Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. 2 games today. We've got Frankfurt in the league later on in the episode. But first up, the off the woodwork derby, Bilbao versus Munich. We have played some games since we last met against Inter. 3 back-to-back wins. A 2-0 win against Dortmund. Abraham and Bunk scoring the goals there. Another 2-0 win against Leipzig. Those 2 teams definitely going to be in and around us at the end of the season. So good, 2 good wins there. Czerny and Tahavi with the goals in that one, and then a good 2-1 win at home to Werder Bremen. Czerny and Hudson-Odoi with the goals, with Klaassen getting one back for Werder. But this is how the league looks. We are joint top of the league with Leverkusen. Only 1 goal is the difference between us and Leverkusen. Bayern are 3 points behind us. Mönchengladbach, and then massive 7 points behind us with Werder, Dusseldorf and Leipzig 8 points behind us. So yeah, league's going really, really well. We actually play Leverkusen soon, actually, so we might bring you that game next up. This is the team that is going to go up against Bilbao at the San Memes. We've got Radi in goal, Strangle, Diakabe, Carter Vickers and Pereira are the back line. McKennie and Eddie Mario in the middle. Hudson-Odoi on the right, Bunk on the left, Gomez in behind, Tammy Abraham, Hoover, Clayton, Rios, Quintana, Czerny, Frangen and Fran all on the bench. Let's go to the San Memes and let's get a good result against Bilbao. Abraham down this left-hand channel. He's a little bit isolated. No one really been able to catch up with him. Falls to McKennie, goes for goal and shoots over. But yeah, Tammy Abraham had the legs on everybody else. No one could catch up with him. A little bit isolated on that attack. Radi with the ball at his feet from a goal kick, and Diakabe coming out from the back, and he plays the ball long, trying to find Tammy Abraham and doesn't get there. But Eddie Mario picks up that ball and Bunk into Angel Gomez out to this right-hand side and Strangle. Can he go down the line? No, he's going to have to come inside to McKennie. Into Gomez again. Takes on a little bit of a run. Goes to Strangle. Good press from Bilbao. McKennie into Eddie Mario. Literally no space at all. Gomez finds Tammy Abraham. He then finds Strangle on this right-hand side. Gets the ball in. Bunk's there and hits the crossbar and he goes out. Unlucky. Really good press from Bilbao. Literally whenever any of our players got the ball, literally just descended on us. 3 or 4 players at a time, but level at the minute on the half-hour mark. Half-time whistle goes. Very cagey affair out the San Memes. Inter and Young Boys have already played, and it's they've had a draw. So if we win this one, we really put our stamp on the group. But very cagey affair between the 2 sides. Just going to get assertive with the guys and just say it's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got, and then follow that up with you weren't that bad. Believe you've got what it takes. Go out there in the second half and produce a better showing than the first. Ray on the hour mark goes down the line to Gomez into Bunk. Can he find a blue shirt? He can. Gomez, lovely little turn from him. Finds Eddie Mario, goes for goal and he shoots. He scores his first ever goal for the club. And a lovely turn from Angel Gomez made that goal. And it's 1-0 to Munich against Bilbao. Bunk. This is the turn here from Gomez. He just turns his man there. Lovely footwork from him. Finds Eddie Mario on the edge of the box and curls that one into Romero's goal. 1-0 to Munich. They come back at us though straight after we've scored, and they go over the top to Sukunza in on goal against Radi, and he pushes that round for a corner kick. In the second half, been a lot better than the first as regards to the stats. Gonzalez gets the ball in, Eddie Mario gets the ball out. They come again, Munayin trying to find Sanchez at the back post into Sukunza on the edge of the box, but Strangle and McKennie pushing him away and pushing it out for a corner kick. Gonzalez again going to take that kick. Martinez is there and he heads just over. 25 minutes to go. Strangle with a throw-in, goes to Hudson-Odoi, and we're trying to find that second goal. Changes are going to be made in a minute, but it looks like Bilbao are on the counter-attack. Munayin down this left-hand side, got men over on this left-hand side for them, but Radi comes out and claims, and now we get Rob bowls the ball out to Carter Vickers, and then Pereira on this left-hand side into Eddie Mario, into Pereira again, and can we find a way forward? Abraham's there into Angel Gomez, back to McKennie, but again the press is there from Bilbao. Diakabe into Strangle. We just need to play a little bit quicker. Hudson-Odoi now cuts inside and lovely little run through to Tammy Abraham, and he shoots just wide. That's unlucky from Tammy. Snap shot and it just whistled past the post. But we're still 1-0 up. Gonzalez, probably last chance for Bilbao, and they've scored in the last moments of the second half. Miguel San Jose has put them back into it with a 1-1 for a 1-1 draw. Last seconds of the game, we couldn't hold out. Gonzalez chips that ball in, and San Jose rises with a good header. Man on the post, couldn't keep it out. Bilbao 1, Munich 1. Unlucky for us. We should have really kept that out in the 94th minute, but a point away at Bilbao is a good point, and we then go forward to play Young Boys back-to-back in our next 2 European games. Frankfurt up next in the league. Can we keep our good league form going with another 3 points? Here we go then, second game of the episode. Few changes to the lineup, some forced, some I just think a little bit of rotations needed because of the game against Bilbao. So we've got Radi in goal, Hoover, Diakabe, Velasquez comes in for Carter Vickers, again just changing that around a little bit. DeMarco comes in, that's a forced change. Pereira got picked up an injury. Quintana and Rios are the midfield too. McKennie is actually suspended for this one, and Di Mario, he's fit enough, but again, just want to give a little bit of rotation to the guys there. Hudson-Odoi, Gomez and Bunk all keep their place, as does Tammy Abraham. Surangol, Clayton, Eddie Mario, Cherney, Tahabi, Frangen and Fran, all on the bench. And let's go and get 3 points in the Bundesliga. Marker with a corner, but Nyok gets that ball out. Bunk on the left-hand side into Tammy Abraham, and it looks like Abraham's been brought down by Diego Molina, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty for us. DeMarco's going to step up to take it. Can he put us 1-0 up against Frankfurt? DeMarco, yes he can. Blasts it straight down the middle. Redlow, absolutely no chance. 1-0 to Munich. Marker with a throw-in, trying to find Bunk, but Da Costa just pushes him off and gets the ball back to Molina. But we do press really well there. They get the ball back to Da Costa. They're going to go long. No, they go short to Lee, into Toro. Back to Lee, and they go out wide to Molina. I thought Bunk was going to nip in there, but he doesn't. And they get the ball out to Holtman on this left-hand side. Running out the defence. Lovely through ball to Rabba, and Radi makes a great save. Pushes out wide, and Velasquez pulls that away. Costa down the line to the striker, but Rios now picking up that ball, and he can go long, but it goes to short to Gomez. He's going to have a little bit of run down that left-hand side, taking on his men into Tammy, back to Bunk. He's going to drive inside. Can he go for a shot? He can, and he makes it too. Yannick Bunk, 5th goal of the season for him, having a great second season in the first team. 5 goals already, a good assist from Tammy, 2-0 before half-time, and Gomez down this left-hand side, passes it into Tammy Abraham, and then Bunk just runs out that defence, comes in on that left-hand side with his right-footed shot. Bredlow should do better, but doesn't. 2-0 Munich. Great performance so far from the boys against Frankfurt. Leverkusen are drawing at the minute away from home, and I'm just going to tell the guys, you might be winning, but that could all change. Don't let your performance levels drop today like they did against Bilbao. We want to continue this lead. 45 minutes to go. DeMarco throws the ball into Gomez, and he gets the ball into Katana. He's got a good shot on him. Is he going to go for it? No, he goes out to Hoover on that right-hand side. Can he get the ball in? He does this time. Tammy Abraham to Hudson-Odoi, and he makes it 3 just before the hour mark. Tammy Abraham's shot blocked, and Hudson-Odoi just comes in on that and hits it first time. It's 3-0 to Munich. Let's see it in 3D. Quintana, lovely ball out to Hoover, and he just takes his time. Literally, no one's pressing him. Takes his time to get the cross in. Lovely hit from Abraham. Falls back to Hudson-Odoi from the block, and it's 3-0 to Munich. And there we have it. Full-time was gone. Munich 3, Frankfurt 0. That Hudson-Odoi goal killed the game off. Fantastic goals today. Fantastic win in the league. Good draw away from home at Bilbao as well. Very, very tough place to go. And let's see how Leverkusen got on in their game in this game week. So if we go to the Bundesliga, Leverkusen drew against Heidenheim. So we actually continue our surge at the top of the table, but we are 2 points clear now of Leverkusen. Bayern still have a game to play. Who do they play in this game week? They play Augsburg, who are down the bottom. So you expect Munich to win that game. We are going to be straight back tomorrow with the Leverkusen game and the Young Boys game away from home in the Champions League. 2 big games. Win against Young Boys and 1 foot well and truly firmly in the next round of the Champions League, which is great to have in our first season in the Champions League. That's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't miss out on my content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, when we bring you Leverkusen, massive first versus second game in the league, and Young Boys in the Champions League, I'll see you soon.